Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you get your ex back. And today I want to talk about the most dangerous part of no contact. When is the time when you are most likely to screw up? When you are most likely to blow your cover and show that you really aren't as cool as you've been pretending to be? Well, someone did just that and gave me the idea to do this video. So I will read her comment and go from there. But first, I want to, of course, welcome back the No Contact Army. And thank you to everyone who has downloaded my app Silencio. The link is beneath every single video. We've just added a few more affirmations for the panic button. For those of you who have the premium version, everyone loves the panic button. We didn't know it was going to be so popular, but I'm happy you like it. And if you too would like to join the No Contact Army, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and the bell notification and you're in. And to read the No Contact Army manual, go to nocontactsecrets.com where you can read 2 free chapters before purchasing the book. Okay, so as I said, someone left a comment and I decided I better do a video. So here we go. This is what she said. Oh Lord, I broke no contact last Saturday and it was horrendous. Well, it usually is. He came to get his things and I went out there asking if we could talk. Ew. Ew. It was 2 months since and I was doing so good, and then seeing him show up to grab his garage things put me in a downward spiral. I went on to message him through the night while I was drinking, and he got angry and told me to leave him alone, and he needed time to process his mother's death, and I was being really rude and bothering him. Wow, that's a lot to unpack here. So, as you can see, asking your ex to talk if they don't want to talk is not going to get them to talk. And if you have an issue with alcohol, then you might want to do something about that, because if it's going to cause you to contact your ex, to break no contact, and to make a fool of yourself, basically, you're not helping yourself. So I've heard a lot of people say, oh, well, I got drunk and then I called my ex, I texted my ex. So you gotta, I'm not a big drinker, so I can't really speak on this. I have one drink when I go out and that's it. But if you need to drink, I understand, and everyone solves their problems differently, even though alcohol never solves a problem. But anyways, if it's going to make you break no contact, then you might want to take a look at your choices, shall we say. But that is not the most dangerous part of no contact. Alcohol is not the most dangerous part. Maybe it should be, but for this video, it's not. I'm actually going to talk about something else, and that is when your ex comes to pick up their things. Because as long as you don't see them, as long as you still have their things there, you don't really have to look at the fact that you've been broken up, and you always have hope like, oh, well, as long as their things are here, then there's still a chance, maybe we'll get back together. But when you actually see them there and they're taking their things away, or even when you exchange things, or when you have to return their stuff, now it just seems to make it more final. Like this is like the final nail in the coffin. As long as you had some of their stuff, they had some of your stuff, you felt like, oh, well, there's hope because we still have to make contact to exchange the stuff. But then once you're doing the exchange, or they're getting their stuff or you're getting theirs, a lot of times all of a sudden it just hits you and you're like, oh my God. And this is why you don't want to do the exchange in person. You want to send their stuff, have them send your stuff, have someone pick it up, have someone drop it off, if at all possible, just so that you don't lose it when you see that. Or you wait until you're over them, or you know that you're not going to freak out, shall we say, have an adverse reaction when they're getting their things or you're getting theirs. Because you've been putting on this brave front, shall we say, with the no contact. So let's say you've managed to stay in no contact. You've been a good little soldier in no contact 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. And now you have to see each other for the stuff exchange. And then that's when you blow your cover. It's like you were a secret agent and you played your part perfectly well. And all of a sudden, at the last minute, you blow it. It's like, oh, there you go, 3 months down the drain. And I actually had a client, and he was in the military. And his ex came to pick up some of her stuff, and he said that his hands were shaking. And he said, this is crazy because I've been, he was in the military. He goes, I've been shot at, and I didn't flinch. But she came to pick up her stuff, and I was shaking. And I go, yeah, because you were trained to be on a battlefield. You knew what to expect. You've been there before. So you're able to stay relatively calm. However, you haven't been trained in someone breaking up with you and coming to pick up their stuff. So you're going to have a different reaction. That's why, listen, you can be the biggest, baddest guy out there, but when you're emotionally affected, then it's going to present itself in ways such as your body shaking, your hands shaking, whatever. So it can affect anybody. I don't care how tough you are. So unless you know you're totally over your ex, then try not to meet up with them to get your things and to do the exchange, because you may think you're okay, and then you get there and you realize, well, actually I'm not that okay. And now you've just blown your no contact. Okay, so I want to hear from you. Have you exchanged your stuff with your ex, and how did it go? Did it cause you to, like this woman did, say something that you shouldn't have, ask to talk? Yeah, don't ask to talk, okay? If anything, they should ask to talk. You should not ask to talk. So tell me about your experiences of getting your stuff back or giving your stuff back to the ex, their stuff back. And in the meantime, if you want my help to get your ex back, contact me at theartoflove.net. The direct link is below, and we'll send you the rates. If this video has been helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. If you're listening to a podcast, please rate and review. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.